We're here today with Herman and Joanne Jansen, and they're Global Fitness members. Originally, you're from
Holland.
Holland. So how long have you lived in Canada?
21 years.
21 years, wow. So it was brought to my attention last week that you had a really incredible story to share, and just wanted to capture a piece of that story. You were telling me earlier that that you were really active when you were younger. So you were active for most of your life?
Yeah, I was more active as he was.
Yeah.
Because I was also an instructor in Holland.
Oh, wow.
I did basketball, volleyball, handball.
How old are you now, if I could ask that question?
I'm 66.
You're 66?
And I just 68.
And just turned 68. You're 45 when you moved to Canada.
Yeah.
And
he was 47.
And 47. And then did you keep up being active, or just kind of
We
life?
were just walking most of the time.
Yeah.
More time we didn't have because we had a business and were busy.
Yeah.
But at that time I had already trouble with walking.
Yeah.
Very tired after a couple of 100 meters.
Yeah.
So there was already a sign there was something very wrong.
Yeah.
And then
So you didn't know up until then you were completely healthy, like
Yeah.
there was
Oh,
no
yeah.
sickness in your family,
no.
or and were you overweight? Were you
no, no, it was just for my length. I had
Yeah.
always the perfect
for your height?
weight.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
So
not
then maybe take us to, you turned 65 in
Yeah.
2008, and you both were going over to Germany for your birthday and for your anniversary.
Yeah, in the middle of the night I got a heart attack again, but
Was that your first heart attack, or?
oh no, I had many more in those years, but that was not a good one. But the next half year was very bad for me. I had 3 heart attacks, and it always happens in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Because Joanne drove me to hospital instead of phoning the ambulance.
And this is when you were back in Kelowna,
Yeah.
and you were on a lot of medication at
I
that
had,
point too.
I think 10 pots with pills to take,
Yeah.
and blood thinners, Lipitor, and many more. But it didn't work for me because maybe for 99% of the people it's perfect, but my body is not accepting these heavy medication. So I was dizzy the whole day, and at least 1 or 2 times a day fainting, and Joanne had to pick me up.
Wow.
And so by accident I read a book of Dr. Dean Ornish, is a well-known U.S. heart specialist.
And it's called Reversing Heart Disease.
Yeah, and that his advice is diet, so no meat, yoga, and most important, exercise. So when I finished that book, I drove to Gold's Gym and met their first morning Leslie.
So this would have been what? This would have been 2009, about?
Yeah,
at
the
this
spring
point?
of 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
So you were reading the book. The book inspired you,
Yeah,
and you said, "I need to."
yeah. Life was
Start
miserable.
working out.
Life was miserable, and
Yeah.
for me at that time, and I was sometimes waking up middle in the night of dying.
Yeah.
And,
So you came to Global. Was that the first time you'd ever been at Global, or
No,
had you
we
been here
did a
before?
little
No, we
bit,
did
on the
before that. We
treadmill.
did on treadmill and a little bit of weightlifting, but not really what.
But not a program.
No,
Oh,
that's
no,
right.
No, and
Yeah, so you came in, and Leslie became your personal
Yeah.
trainer.
and I still remember the first time I could do so little what she asked me to do, and I felt a little bit discouraged, and it slowly improved. I had no muscle strength because
Yeah.
of taking all the medication, and so I stopped with medication too. I told it my heart specialist, and said, "Oh no, Herman, you cannot do that." But
Yeah.
I said I can, and I did.
So your heart specialist advised you not to, and you
No,
decided
and I did, but
to do that.
No,
Not that
yeah,
you
no.
recommend everybody else doing
no,
that.
No, no, absolutely
No.
not. But for me,
No, but he went first to a naturopath, and
Yeah.
naturopath helped him off from the normal medication and give him some other medication instead of this.
Yeah.
in 3 months I was completely done with medication, and
Wow.
it,
And your
Yeah.
training with Leslie, you were really focusing on gaining your balance and your strength back
Yes,
again
right.
initially.
and posture, but
Yeah.
it was always, I was walking so in pain, and
Yeah.
that has to go, and so posture was a part of the training. And she said, yeah, you get more air to the lungs, and more, as a result, more oxygen
To the heart. Yeah.
And she was right.
Yeah.
And after 1 year, that was in spring of this year, I want to do mountain climbing again. That's what I did in our younger years when our sons were there, and it was always in the Alps. And so I asked Leslie, can you make a program for me that we can do that?
Yeah.
She said, let me try.
Yeah.
So it was, the training was much harder at that time, and it was sweating and with all the weightlifting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And how many times a week did you meet with her, with Leslie?
3
Oh,
times.
okay. And
3
both of you did it
mornings.
together.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
I supported him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's great.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This was
So you did that from the middle of 2009 right until this summer.
December.
And so your trip was, you were taking a summer vacation in July to the
Yeah.
Alps,
What
right?
Leslie said also, you have to do more. You have to do the spin classes and do body power
Oh, yeah.
and
To gain strength.
yeah, all
and-
those other classes. There were days I did 4 classes
Wow.
to get in
Wow.
shape.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, not me, but I had to work, and he went still.
And you're how old again?
68.
That's amazing.
And yeah, I was the first week of July. We were in Austria in the Alps climbing,
And how did you feel going to the Alps? Like, did you feel strong? You felt healthier?
felt
Like,
good.
oh yeah.
have you had any more symptoms? Like,
No, I had 3 weeks ago and heart exam again and the veins and everything. And yesterday I got the results, and the heart is in perfect condition. And the
good.
veins are as clear as from a child. It's
Wow.
unbelievable. So that's yeah,
So they're stimulating to keep on and doing
Yeah.
yeah, what exercise can do.
And do you eat healthy also?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
eat,
yeah.
you have a healthy diet?
Yeah, Leslie give us good advice in dieting. What is it, eating
Quinoa?
quinoa
Yeah.
for to get extra.
and some other proteins. Of
Yeah,
course.
protein and
protein.
vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So talk about the Alps. You went to the Alps this July, 2011,
Yeah,
and you did it.
we did it.
What did you do? You climbed.
We climbed. There was one top. We were then we were a lot
The highest
longer.
mountain was 2,508 meters high.
So
Say that again. How high?
2,508 meters.
2,500.
8,500 feet.
Wow. 8,500
yeah,
feet.
It's a tour of 10 hours.
Wow.
What we did in the past, and we did it again in 10 hours.
Wow.
Start early in the morning, around 4
when-
o'clock you wake up, drive to the spot where you can start climbing. So it was around
Wow.
5 o'clock, and then around 4 o'clock in the afternoon we were back.
Wow, you're champions. That's incredible.
Yeah, I was so proud of me.
Yeah.
Myself, and
Yeah.
2 years
Both
ago
of
I
you,
could
yeah.
do nothing, and now I think we Leslie and Dell also, and
No, the
yeah,
whole-
Brandy, the whole team
the whole
of
crew, you can
The whole global team
absolutely
yeah.
have worked with you
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and seen
yeah.
these accomplishments.
Yeah.
Full fitness has really made a
Really
difference
good,
in your
yeah.
lives.
Really good instructors.
The instructors, the team here
Yeah.
is really.
And I think for heart patients, people who come from the hospital, I don't think there's anything what they, I think Global can do more for this
Yeah.
group of people.
You don't have to be young and fit
No.
to
Oh,
be
no,
here.
No.
You can,
no.
no matter what age,
That's
whatever like fitness level,
Mm.
health
Yeah,
condition,
you can fit in. When
you can
want.
fit in here.
Absolutely.
And what is there anything else that you would say to even say people like yourselves or like say, older generations or seniors or like you say people with heart issues? What would you encourage them?
To do the same as what I did.
Yeah,
And
You
don't-
start and do it on your
Yeah.
own pace.
yeah,
never,
Don't look at everyone's, because you are never the same.
that's
Everybody
right.
is different.
never give up.
Never give up.